Hello folks, today I'm going to be showing off the ceiling fans that are in my warehouse at work. There's only two of them, so it won't be that many, but thought I'd show them off anyway. Here in the front section we have this antique white Fasco Charleston. It is actually a second gen Charleston. The canopy and down rod I had to source from another fan. Most likely came off a third generation Fasco product, but I don't know because I found them at Habitat. But I wanted to put a longer down rod up on this fan. Before I worked here, there were no fans out here in the warehouse, so we actually had to wire it in. We just tapped into that junction box and conduit goes down, and it's actually hooked up to a Casablanca W4 speed control, 4 speeds. So we'll go ahead and demonstrate it here. Here is the lowest speed. Nice aesthetic low, but it's not really very useful for the warehouse. It does look pretty cool in here though. I do want to replace this with a industrial of some kind because I think it would just be better suited for out here. It's a good fan, it's just a little small. So there's the low speed. Turn it up to medium. Medium picks up a little bit, so that's nice. And I can actually feel some slight air movement. It's probably because it's bouncing off the truck here, so. Turn it up to medium high. It's a little windy outside, so you'll probably hear the building creaking. And crank her up to high speed. Like I said, it's good fan for probably a house or something, but it's just not quite doing it out here. It's a pretty big warehouse, and this is the receiving section of the warehouse, so we do work here quite a bit. So the fan being back here or in the front here was the best option. So, but it does okay. It's pretty well balanced, which surprised me. And we'll shut her off there. Pretty good fan. I made a video of this fan a while ago actually, and I thought it would be good to use in here. So let's move on back to the wire section. And back here we have a 60-inch Hampton Bay Industrial. I did make a video of this fan as well, and the lighting's not too great because we got these two high bay fixtures here, so sorry about the glare. I did make a video of this fan as well. I decided to use the 2-foot down rod because it'd probably be more effective, and we also wanted to put this fan over here where we cut wire. You know, we do get customers who want to cut like this big 4/0 URD and the SER cable, and that's quite a bit of work to do, especially when it's summertime. So we wanted to put it somewhere over here, but we also didn't want it too close to this part here because we do use the forklift to get these skids off, and we didn't want to risk running into the fan with the forklift. So this is a pretty good position for it here. And again, we did add this wiring here. We made a new circuit with some MC cable, and then it goes back there. Can't see it because that pallet of boxes is in the way, but goes into that junction box up here, and then we have some EMT conduit running behind the heater here into that junction box, and it goes down here, and this is the 4-speed switch that it came with. So seems to work okay, and it might be a little awkward holding the camera balanced and switching between the speeds, but I'll do my best. So we'll fire it up on low speed. It's pretty quiet too. Both the fans are pretty quiet. And it's a pretty cool view from back here too, because if you look all the way down there, there's the Fasco. Excuse me, Fasco in the distance. And that's low speed. It's pretty, it's not aesthetic, but it's effective, which is what you want in a warehouse. You don't need aesthetic low speeds in a warehouse. So take it up to speed 3. It's on speed 4 right now, so we'll take it up to speed 3. And it might do it, it might not do it, but sometimes it makes a noise on speed 3. And that's just the building creaking. Well, it's not doing it this time, but sometimes it does make a clicking sound on speed 3. And it does, you can see it's got kind of a wobble too. Take her up to speed 2. I kind of notice on this control there's really not a huge difference between speed 2 and speed 1. And I can feel the air moving all the way down here. I'm probably about 10 feet away from the fan. And here's high. Like I said, there's not a huge difference between speed 1 and 2. But I tell you what, it's a very good air mover. And there's off. I also really like how it sounds on high. It's got a cool whispering sound to it, or a whistling sound. Those Gossamer wind style blades, they do pretty well. So yeah, not bad at all. And those are the only 2 fans out in the warehouse. We'll take another look at the Charleston here and end the video. Not bad. All right, well, that about does it for us, folks. I thank you for watching.